guys, welcome or welcome back to the Blue Butterfly Tarot. Today we are looking into what would they say to you if they could, and this is going to be a quick check-in, all right? So take your time, see which pile or piles you feel intuitively called to. This is pile number 1, this is pile number 2. I'm going to give you a few seconds now. For those of you who chose pile 1, this is going to be your reading, all right? But before we get into your reading, let's just take some time to realign our energies. So close your eyes. Think of your person. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Alrighty, pile 1. What would your person say to you if they could? We've got balance, honesty, perspective, 8 of swords, the star, 7 of cups. Okay. Your person is learning how to be honest with themselves. Pile 1. It looks like for a very long time this person did not know what they truly wanted, or they just weren't honest enough with themselves to see what they wanted or to go after what they wanted. It's also possible that this person might have had other people's influence on their decisions, or this person might have struggled to stick to what they truly wanted for their own life. The way that I see it is your person is learning how to take a stand for themselves. At one point, your person felt very restrained. At one point, your person felt that they had to choose what other people chose, or they had to see things the way that other people saw things. They had to go in the same narrative as other people in their lives, or the general norm. I'm going to take that as it resonates for your situation. But today, there's a shift happening in your person where they're realizing that it's okay to have your own perspective on things. It's okay to have your own opinion. It's okay to want what you want. It's okay to go after what you want and not what someone else wants for you or what the societal norm is. So at one point, your person really struggled to bring that balance within themselves. I think that there were a lot of people-pleasing tendencies in your person as well. But today, they are sort of figuring out a sense of self. You know, they're starting to understand, all right, well, what is it that I like? What is it that I want? What is it that I desire? How do I stick to that? How do I stick to that while honoring other people's decisions, while honoring what advice other people might have for me? So first off, your person is learning how to set boundaries for themselves. They're also understanding that it's okay for them to do what feels good to them rather than listening to the other people in their life. Like, it's okay to take their advice, but at the same time, there needs to be balance about taking their advice and also doing what feels aligned to oneself. So there's definitely a big shift going on within your person right now. What would they say to you if they could? They're starting to understand how to stay true to themselves, to their own desires. Your person really struggles a lot with people-pleasing tendencies, or this person could maybe have people in their lives who kind of add pressure on your person. Another kind of line of thought that's coming through is maybe your person might struggle a little bit with social status, like how people perceive them. So a little bit of that ego coming in. Whatever it is, it feels like it's actually your person who has restrained themselves. Yes, there could be pressure, there could be actual pressure coming from the outside, but there's also a part of them that, you know, feels they can't remove the restraints, but that is a little bit more in the past energy that's coming through. Your person is understanding that there is value in what they feel, in what they think, and sometimes they actually have to take a stand for themselves. Sometimes they have to put their foot down and say, no, this is what I want, this is what I see for myself, and this is what I'm going after. And your person is understanding that it is a choice. all right? They have always had a choice to follow their own heart, but they might not have taken up that choice, or they might have felt at one point that the choice wasn't there. But today it is becoming evident to your person that the choice always was there. It's just that either they didn't want to see it because they were afraid, or they didn't just realize that there was a choice. So a lot of fear that your person is working through. As you are working through people-pleasing tendencies, you're also removing the fear, right? The fear of judgment, the insecurities that come up, the feelings of inadequacy or doubting your own thought process, doubting your own decision-making process. So what your person is going through right now is they're learning how to be honest with themselves as they shift into this new version of themselves. And they actually really like the new version of themselves, Pawan. They're feeling good, they're feeling new, they're feeling like they are able to make aligned decisions for themselves, and it makes them really, really happy. Your person understands that yes, sometimes people will have advice for them and they should respect that, but there also needs to be a balance with the advice that they're taking on without letting go of their own internal desires. So I think how this relates to your connection is your person is realizing that showing up in this connection is a choice as well. Maybe your person might not have been showing up in your connection in a way that fully embodies what they felt truly in their heart. I think that there were a lot of influences, third-party influences. Doesn't have to be romantic. It could just be other people's opinions, how other people perceived your connection, how other people perceived you. There's a lot about perception that's coming through in your reading, so you would know your situation the best. But your person is understanding that other people's perception doesn't mean that they should have the same perception. What worked for someone else doesn't mean it has to work for them. However, someone chooses to act in this situation doesn't mean that they have to act the same way as well. So they're kind of bringing in that balance. It's not like they're forsaking everyone in their life or their advice. No. It's about the balance, all right? It's like, how do I respect your stance? How do I respect your decision? How do I respect your advice while also staying true to myself and not abandoning my needs, my wants, and my desires? Your person's definitely stepping up. Very, very powerful energies coming from your person, and they're feeling very, very confident as well. Good energies here, healthy energies, I guess I would say. Pile 1. And I'm pretty sure that it is going to be reflected in your connection with this person as well, all right? So this is what I have for you today. Pile 1, what would they say to you if they could? They are learning how to be honest with themselves. There is a big shift going within themselves where they're learning how to stay true to who they are on the inside. And they're also understanding that choosing themselves is a choice, and it is a choice that they will now no longer stop themselves from making, all right? And that relates to your connection as well, because your person is choosing to show up as themselves for you and your connection, all right? So this was a quick check-in, Pile 1. Just a very, very quick check-in. Thank you for allowing me to read for you. I really hope that this reading brought you the clarity, comfort, and confirmation you were looking for. My private readings are open right now. You can check the details in the description box below. Alrighty, Pile 1, take care, trust your intuition, you always have free will, and I'll catch you in my next one. Bye-bye. Hi, Pile 2, for those of you who chose Pile 2. Before we get into your reading, let's just take some time to realign our energies. So close your eyes, think of your person, breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Alrighty, Pile 2. Let's see, what would your person say to you if they could? And this is going to be a quick check-in. So we have exploration, gratitude, release, 9 of Swords, 9 of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles. Okay. So it looks like your person is releasing beliefs about themselves that are no longer serving this connection. Your person might have had a lot of insecurities about you, about this connection. I think that there were a lot of wounds that opened up for this person when they started interacting with you. It's possible that you make this person really, really happy, and they might be afraid of that feeling of happiness. I think that this person has been through certain life experiences where the minute they felt happy, things just went for a complete toss. It's also possible that this person might have had very negative experiences for an extended period of their time, making them feel very, very afraid to receive abundance, to trust happiness in their life. The reason I feel that is because of the 9 of Pentacles that's coming here, because with you, they have so much of gratitude for the amount of abundance that you bring into their life. It's not just financial abundance, it's abundance of emotions, abundance of feelings, how much you care and love for this person. They really are in such awe. I don't think that this person ever felt that they could be loved the way that you love them, Paltu. But along with that feeling of gratitude, there's also a lot of fear that's coming with that. This person might keep going in and out of this connection. I would not be surprised. This person could have ghosted you. I feel a lot of in and out energy, and I really think it is because this person struggles a lot. Every time you make them happy, they get scared that the other shoe is going to drop, and then they just pull back, pull away. I am also getting emotional distance at this point in time as well. But what's happening right now, Paltu, is interesting because your person is actually releasing all those fears. So this back and forth that's been happening between the two of you, you've stayed true to yourself, and you've shown this person that you are consistent in how you feel for them. And so that has sort of built their trust towards you and towards this connection. So every time they pull away, they're pulling away a little bit lesser than they previously did. And the only reason for that is because you have been building their trust in this connection, in you and in happiness as well. So you, by being who you are, Paltu, you're actually helping this person heal a lot of their past wounds. And as they're healing, they're releasing a lot of the narratives that they used to tell themselves, like, I'm not worthy of love, or whenever I feel happy, there's always sadness that follows, or I don't think that it is possible for good things to happen to me. All of these narratives, you're actually healing your person without you realizing. I don't think that you're doing this intentionally, Paltu. I think that it is just who you are. It is just the abundance of love that is within you. But it is really, really healing your person. And as they're healing, they're realizing that they can actually allow themselves to feel happy. I really think that your person stopped themselves from feeling happy a lot, okay? A lot. I think that there were situations where your person could have felt happiness, but they always kept pulling themselves back from it, or they did not trust it and they kept self-sabotaging whatever the situation was. But with respect to you, it looks like your person is becoming more cognizant of their self-sabotaging tendencies, and they're reducing it over time, all right? So that awareness has built in your person at this point in time, and they're starting to gain a lot of wisdom about their actions, about their feelings, about how their feelings that do not serve them are affecting the way that they are showing up in this connection. And it is actually themselves who are stopping themselves from feeling happiness. Wow, that was such a very, very horribly constructed sentence. I was going one way and I didn't know how to end it, but I think that's also very indicative of where your person is at. They know that there's a lot of abundance right now, Paltu, but they don't know where this is going to lead. They can't trust it at this point in time, and they're afraid that it might just crumble, it might just go somewhere where they're going to get hurt all over again. And your person's very, very protective of their heart at this point in time, but they are shifting. Paltu, the reason I'm feeling confident is because of the Knight of Cups. I don't know why I said Knight of Cups, but I am getting that energy as well. But the Knight of Pentacles has come out. So they're starting to feel stable within themselves. They're starting to trust what they have. They're not fully there yet, because it's the Knight energy, but they are getting there. They're starting to feel confident about themselves, about opening their heart, about trusting happiness when it comes at their doorstep, about trusting this connection. It's definitely a new feeling for them. It's definitely a change in what they've been doing all along, how they've been showing up in not just your connection. I feel like every connection that this person has been, whether it is platonic, familial, or even romantic, I think that this person has a tendency to sabotage it or to run away every time things get good. But they're realizing that there is a choice, there is a choice to show up differently, to trust the situation, to trust the person who actually is showing you differently, and there are very, very unique aspects to you that this person has not seen in other people, maybe in the way that you express your love, in the way that you show up for this connection, the way that you show care and concern, and your kindness and your compassion. There's something very, very different about you that makes this person feel, first off, very, very grateful for it. And number two, you're also teaching this person that it's okay to allow that abundance into their life, all right? So this is a new version of themselves that they are slowly starting to slip into, where they're trusting this connection more, they're trusting you more, and they're first off, because I got Knight of Cups energy as well, they're also learning how to tap into the emotions that they're feeling and be comfortable rather than running away from the slightest bit of joy that they feel. They're also learning that it takes time to trust a connection, and that's okay, but you don't have to kind of self-sabotage, or you don't have to completely run away. No, you can be in the connection and take your time to trust it, and that's something that your person is understanding at this point in time. What would they say to you if they could? They have a lot of gratitude for you. You have taught them to view connections in a very, very different light, to view connections with love in your heart, with trust in your heart. All right, and this is something that they're very grateful for. You're also helping your person, the way that you're showing up, it's teaching your person how to release beliefs that are no longer serving them. And you're also teaching your person how to feel stable within themselves, to trust themselves, and how to tap deeper into their emotions, how to grow with the connection and allow their trust to build over time rather than running away at the slightest feeling of joy and happiness. All right, pile number 2. This is where I will leave you for today. This is just going to be a quick check-in of where your person is at. I really hope that this reading brought you the comfort, clarity, and confirmation you were looking for. Thank you for allowing me to read for you. My private readings are open right now. You can check the details in the description box below. Alrighty, pal 2. Trust your intuition. You always have free will. Take care, and I'll catch you in my next one. Bye-bye.